Buon tardi cordial. It is sure a very special moment for me, and I'll tell you why. As protocol has been established, I am very grateful to be here. It's with a source of great pride and honor to stand before you today as the Minister of Finance and Culture of Aruba and reflecting on past events that feels like yesterday, as vivid as they happened at this very moment. I recall the OCT Forum and also at that time, the ministerial meeting that took place, that conference that took place in Tahiti, French Polynesia, where I attended that meeting in February 2019 as the Territorial Authorizing Officer of Aruba. And back then, I was the minister in charge of finance, economic affairs, and culture. And yes, I traveled half the world to make sure that Aruba got that funding. And at that time, I missed Carnival. And I am supporting Carnival, but I knew that was time well spent. And that makes it a great day today to stand here before of you and of course in this beautiful place. To go back in the past, at that time, I signed an agreement for Aruba to receive the 13.6 million euros from the European Union. This significant funding was reserved for the establishment of the System Faculty of Aruba, a project of immense importance and promise for our island. Since the System Faculty will teach about being eco-friendly and resilient in small island states, it also helps achieve many goals for sustainable development, the SDGs in Aruba, and present Aruba as an example for the other Caribbean islands. Part of this financial support was directed towards the renovation of the Maria Convent building, the installation of laboratories and equipping of the classrooms. Additionally, another part of the contribution was allocated to Katholieke Universiteit in Leuven, Belgium, which, together with the University of Aruba, will implement the STEM bachelor program in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The STEM, a master and PhD research program that focuses on sustainable development of small island development states, the states, SIDS, and the establishment of a research institute. The contribution of 13.6 million euro is a worthy cause, made possible through the 11th European Development Fund, for which Aruba is incredibly grateful. 1 month later, at that time, at the end of March 2019, in the presence of the Ambassador Dan Journey Vididek, representing the EU delegation in Guyana, and myself, representing the government at that time, we signed the financing agreement between the European Union and Aruba. The system program was successfully introduced in 2022 at the University of Aruba. However, the COVID-19 pandemic temporarily halted our progress until February 2023, when the restoration of the Maria Convent building was resumed. During the commencement of this restoration, I had the honor of addressing the gathering, underscoring the historical significance of the Maria Convent building, declared a monument in 2010. I emphasized at that time the particular care required in its rehabilitation, entrusted to the expertise of the Monument Bureau. The renovation work is being managed by the United Nations Development Programme, the UNDP, in close cooperation with the Monumentum Bureau to ensure that the historical heritage aspects of the building are preserved. The Maria Convent building was constructed in 1920 to serve as a convent for the Dominican Sisters of Voorhoven. The chapel, where we stand in today, was added in 1946. Following the closure of the convent in 1980, the building was transferred to the government of Aruba during the 1980s. Renovation work began in 1995, and by 1996, the Department of Culture and Foreign Affairs had relocated to these premises. Currently, we are entering the next phase of this significant monument, which will support sustainable development through the education of students in an innovative faculty. Our commitment to preserving our cultural heritage extends beyond the Maria Convent. With 26 protected buildings in Oranjestad alone, it is imperative that we safeguard these monuments, for they serve as a tangible links to our past, representing our island's rich history and culture. The approval of the project in July 2019 and the signing of the long-term lease agreement in March 2020 are significant milestones. The restoration efforts, covering a total area of approximately 2,043 square meters, ensured the preservation of the building's integrity. The refurbished space now displays a rector's office, classrooms, a canteen, an auditorium, libraries, computer rooms, office spaces, exhibition hall, and a laboratory that will soon be built. Acknowledging the vital contribution of all stakeholders involved, I extend my deepest gratitude to the European Union for their unwavering financial support. I also commend the UNDP for their important assistance in project management. Special appreciation is reserved for the Monument Bureau, the University of Aruba, the Department of Economic Affairs, Trade and Industry, the Katholieke Universiteit Leuven, as well as our dedicated contractors and subcontractors. It is worth mentioning that the system faculty has graduated 3 students thus far. Currently, there are 55 students enrolled in the bachelor's program, 7 in the master's program, and a total of 9 are enrolled in the PhD program. Half of the participants in the doctoral program are international students, with several relocating to Aruba to participate in the program. Furthermore, 75% of the senior staff members are also international. All these students are engaged in important and valuable research projects, demonstrating that Aruba's first technical faculty dedicated to sustainable island solutions through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, system faculty, is fulfilling its purpose. Today, as we stand amidst the opening of the Maria Convent, we celebrate not only the restoration of a building, but the preservation of our heritage and the continuation of our journey towards sustainability and innovation. Together, we have reached another milestone, the Aruba's history. I express my heartfelt gratitude to all who have contributed to this beautiful project, reaffirming the power of collaboration in shaping a brighter future for generations to come. Thank you. Masha danki.